Hello, welcome to VEERA Group. I'm going to explain our parts of our machines. As a customer, I want to know if the quality of the machine is good. We like to be transparent with our customer what we are doing up, and we don't want to hide anything. Our machines is very affordable. Now I will explain each and everything. This is our reactor. Okay, this our reactor, and this reactor is made by stainless steel 306 6 mm thickness. Most of the distillation reactor they use mild steel, but why we don't use mild steel in reactor? Because if it is heated at 400 degrees, something like that, so in that range for a longer durability, the oil has some contaminations and some kind of acids or some kind of things that will start corroding when it's heated up with the material if you are using carbon steel or thing. And we don't want something to happen danger to the client. So all our reactor is made up of 100% stainless steel 304 and good thickness for that. For this particular model we put 6 mm, for bigger capacity we go up to 12 mm stainless steel. Yeah, it's expensive, but we think about the customer perspective, and that's what it's. And the heaters which is inside, it is our one of the best supplier for the heater, and because it's customized for us, and that is a ceramic band heater, and it is not just the element, we use high grade heating element in that, and that's make sure a good quality of power and consumption. It has low power consumption and give high heat, and the durability of the heater is perfectly good. That's what we tested in our system. In our advanced molecular distillation system, this flange, the top flange, also made up of stainless steel. This one, the topper one. This flange we in a mild steel, and then these bolts are all heat treated bolt nuts, because we don't use regular, because if it is open it has to be strong and stuff, so it is a heat treated bolt nuts. And then in the reactor you can see this is the oil, the carbon sludge removing, and it is also heat treated, a nice flange and the right washers we put, and then it is properly insulated with fiberglass wool, 2 layers and 90 mm density, because the heat radiation, to how much heat radiation we avoid, that much energy we are saving up. So that's the ultimate part of that, because we put the heat and we are leaving out the atmosphere, that cost our customer more. So we think about it and we put the proper insulation, and that is also covered with stainless steel sheet. Usually they use aluminum sheets, but I think the stainless steel, it's for a longer and it won't rust and anything. We use that stainless steel 0.6 mm covering, and this is our next part is catalyst tower. This is made up of mild steel pipe, and it's a carbon steel. So because its vapor is passing through, that's will catalyst is there, and inner is coated with a proper coating to avoid any scale forming or anything. And our catalyst will be stays here, and the vapor will pass through. This is our thing, and this is our molecular distillation stirrer motor. So this is properly constructed and properly engineered, because we put proper sealings, proper bearings, and we use NGF bearings and a good quality oil seal, and then water circulation to not heating up the motors, and support, and the proper support for the motor. And the gearbox and motors, it's CE certified standard motors and gearbox we use. And in our gearbox we use like furnace, and this is a branded company for the gearbox and stuff, and it has all the specification for that, and quality only we use. And when you're coming to the wirings, we properly insulate and cover and tagged up, and this comes, and even the junction box, everything for this wiring we give the stands so that it will be wired properly and not damaged and easy to access. So we consider those things. And also the oil pipe, it is stainless steel, and the pure stainless steel material for the oil pipe. You can see the valves, and the valves are brass valves and high quality valves, and these are the valves, the brass one and the high quality one to ensure for the regular operations. And the motors, like the pumps, you can see these are this pump is it's a quality one, Okay, Crampton. The Crampton is one of the leading company in India, so we use that brand, and sometimes CRI. Oh, those are the pumps we use. And the tanks, if you come to the tanks, and those tanks is made up of stainless steel. It is about 1.5 thickness a 2 thickness tank, and this is stainless steel 304. Because why we put the stainless steel here? Because the water, it has like rusty water, it will corrode. So we don't want any corrosion for after a long time. And that's how we use the stainless steel. And it is 1.5 2 thickness is enough to hold the water or oil, because we don't need higher things, so but we give in stainless steel, so that solves all the problems. And also our condenser, if you go to our condenser, that is our condensers, those are the big pipes, and those condensers are stainless steel, because we don't want any mild steels and the corrosion issues and water scale formations like the salty water that make form rust. That's, we don't want to do it for our customers, so we make sure. And when it comes to the frames, and we put like depends on the machines, 2x2, 3x2, 4x2, or these are the square tubes we use, and it is a high thickness, like about 2.53 thickness. That is a very strong, so it's a rigid one to hold the position, like so, because it's going to be for long. And we put the wheels and the quality wheels and the base one. That's how our frame is made up of constructed, and most of our parts is welded laser welding machine, because we have a laser welding machine in our factory, and the crucial parts and other parts we use MIG welding. And we put for the reactor, we weld it, we say 3 layers. One is the root, and another one is the stretch, and another one is the finishing. So we use 3-layer welding in the reactor, because we don't want anything happen to the customer, and we pressure test our reactor, not to burn anything like that. Pressure test in the reactor. And then if you are going, this is the oil pump. You can see this quality oil pump is there, and the exhaust fan, and those are the Crampton ones. It's a quality one. And our control panel, it's fully powder coated, and the quality, the electricals, we are more concerned about it, because that decides our system. And we use a branded PLC, branded temperature indicator. And when you see this we use the standard contactors and the quality company contactors for the LNTR, Schneider, or depends. So those kind of contactors to help to maintain a good quality, because we don't want any heat or electrical issues because of contactor. We don't want to run our machine in a downtime. We don't want to do that. We make sure this quality in the electrical side, and we use a right gauge amount of wires, and the heater wires, it's fully fiberglass coated, because this is inside the fiberglass coated, and extra layer we protect that. We don't use a regular wiring, because the regular wires will heat it won't work, and we use a proper gauge fiberglass wire. It depends on the machine capacity, from 6 square mm to 12 square mm, 15 square mm we use it. And that is the one part. And another thing, these things are regular, and this is water. This is not necessary for the stainless steel. If the customer wants, we can do it for stainless steel, but it is not necessary. And that's what the diesel tank and things, we just made a mild steel, and also it's inner coated, so this is not going to affect it. And all bolt nuts, fasteners, it's we heat treated one, we do it. And this is how we maintain our quality in a right way, and anybody can operate. And if anything you want to remove and fix, it is easy. It's not complicated. For example, if you want to remove our catalyst, and you want to clean the catalyst, you just remove these 8 bolts, and just take it up, pop it out, and then put it back. And even the water line, you can see the water line, it is stainless steel. So thank you guys. Thank you very much.